When I was young and trembling, wrapped in silver, calm and blue, the stars were hanging quietly, like they were waiting there for you. Then you whispered, touch the darkness, soft enough to heal the noise. And when heaven held its breath a moment, when the moon learned your voice, you spoke like rain on open windows, like a secret meant for skies. Every word you left between us lit a fire behind my eyes. There was magic in your cadence, in the way you said my name. Even silence turned to music every time your echo came. And the shadows lost their distance, and the night became a choice to believe in something endless. When the moon learned your voice, when the moon learned your voice, it forgot to hide. It poured its light in rivers and pulled me to your side. Every star leaned closer, every dream made noise. Nothing was ever the same. When the moon learned your voice. Now the sky still keeps your language in the corners of the dark. Every midnight feels like memory. Every heartbeat leaves a spark. I can hear you in the silence, like a song the night employs. Still the world turns softer somehow, where the moon remembers your voice, and the wind repeats your sentences through the trees and through my bones, like the night itself is singing of a love it's always known. When the moon learned your voice, it forgot how to hide. It poured its light in rivers and pulled me to your side. Every star leaned closer, every dream made noise. Nothing was ever the same. When the moon learned your voice. If I lose you till the morning, if the dawn should take you far, I will find you in the stillness, run softly through the stars. 'Cause some loves are more than moments, more than fragile human choice. Some are carved into the heavens, like the moon that learned your voice. When the moon learned your voice, all the night came alive. It painted us in silver and taught my soul to fly. Even now I hear it in the quiet, in the void. Love became my universe when the moon learned your voice. So let the evening fall around me. Let the stars speak if they must. I will always hear forever, in the moonlight shaped by us. No darkness can erase what once filled my world with grace. The night still glows with the memory of when the moon learned your voice. We began like borrowed sunlight, soft and golden on the floor, like the world had opened gently to something worth believing for. You smiled and all the air grew lighter. I breathed like I had just arrived, and for a little piece of forever you made me feel alive. We were beautiful for a while, like a dream the dawn can't keep, like a flame in fragile hands, burning quiet, burning deep. You were laughter in my darkness, I was shelter in your storm, and somewhere in the tender chaos we became our truest form. But some things are only meant to bloom and disappear. Still, that doesn't make them less when they were once so dear. We were beautiful for a while, even if it didn't last, like a song too pure for silence, like a light outrunning the past. And though time has pulled us under, there's one truth I still recall. We may not have been forever, but we were beautiful for a while. Now your name arrives like twilight, soft and aching in my mind. Not enough to break me open, just enough to remind that love can leave without a warning and still leave mercy in its wake. Not every ending comes with ruin, some just ask the heart to wait. I don't hate the Still I hold your love with reverence, not with anger, not with shame. We were beautiful for a while, like the sky before the rain, like the warmth before the winter, like a sweet and fleeting pain. And though your hands are not here now, I still bless what made me smile. 'Cause not all love was meant to stay, some was just meant to be beautiful for a while. So if I speak of you someday, it won't be with regret at all. I'll just say we touched the stars once, and we were beautiful for a while. We were never meant to stay forever, just two hearts passing through the night. But for a moment we were endless, we loved in borrowed light. You came to me like midnight velvet, soft and slow without a sound, like a dream the dark had hidden, waiting to be finally found. There was magic in your silence, in the way your fingers move, like you knew the parts of me I was too afraid to lose. We were dancing through the ruins of the lives we lived before, and somehow in that fragile breaking I still wanted something more. Maybe we were only echoes, maybe we were made to fade, but your eyes turned every shadow into something warm and safe. We loved and borrowed light, like the moon before the dawn, like a fire in the distance, knowing soon it would be gone. We loved and borrowed light, with forever in disguise, holding on to something beautiful we could never truly keep alive. There were pieces of tomorrow neither one of us could own. Still we built a little heaven in the hours we were alone. You would hold me like a secret, like a prayer beneath your breath, and I love you like a last song, too beautiful to forget. Every kiss felt like a warning, every touch a sweet goodbye. But we wore the night around us like it wouldn't let us die. Maybe time was always watching, maybe fate had other plans, but your heart still found a way to fit so softly in my hand. We loved and borrowed light, like the moon before the dawn, like a fire in the distance, knowing soon it would be gone. We loved and borrowed light, like a wound you never grieve. We loved and borrowed light in a world that wasn't ours, like a spark beneath the ashes, like a wish among the stars. We loved and borrowed light, and though it slipped away with time, it'll always be a part of me, where your heart still meets with mine. We loved and borrowed light. Oh, we loved and borrowed light. We never needed too many words to understand the ache we hid. The quiet carried every feeling of all we were, of all we did. Your eyes would speak before your lips. My heart would answer without proof. And long before goodbye was spoken, our silence knew the truth. We sat beneath the sky, or sick, letting the evening fold us in, with hands so close but never holding, like we were scared of what had been. There was a tremble in your breathing, a sorrow dressed in something smooth, and every pause between our heartbeat said more than either of us could. We were a fire with no direction, a prayer that never reached the root. Still somewhere in the stillness, our silence knew the truth. Our silence knew the truth. Before we let it show, before the tears had languid, before we let it go, even in the quiet, there was nothing left to prove. We were already breaking. Our silence knew the truth. You smile like someone trying to hold the dark outside the room. I laugh like I still believe that love could save us from the gloom. But beneath the fragile comfort and every ritual we used, the emptiness was growing louder, though neither one of us accused. We kept speaking around the ending, like denial was something we could choose. But hearts can hear what lips avoid. Our silence knew the truth. Our silence knew the truth. Before we let it show, before the tears had languished, before we let it go, even in the quiet, there was nothing left to prove. We were already breaking. pretend when the distance grew between us, like a song nearing its end. And no, we never said it. The night already knew that love had reached its last breath. Our silence knew the truth. So now I hear that quiet differently. It follows me like faded youth, a love that died without a warning, because our silence knew the truth. The sky broke open without warning, like a heart too full to hide. And every drop that touched the pavement felt like your memory passing by. The city blurred into a pain, soft and trembling through the gray. And there you were in every storm that never truly washed away. We were written in the weather, in the silver of the street, in the way the windows shivered every time the thunder breathed. You held my hand like borrowed song, warm against the pouring pain. And for a moment love looked holy, in the shape of us in rain. We were fragile as reflections, dancing where the gutters ran, trying to hold forever still, with water slipping through our hands. The shape of us in rain still falls across my soul, like a love the sky remembers, but the earth can't seem to hold. Every drop becomes your name, every storm replaces the pain. I still see forever fading, in the shape of us in rain. Now the sidewalks keep your echoes in the places we once stood, and every cloud that rolls above me speaks of almost not of good. I watch the headlights blur like longing on the dark reflective lane, and all that's left of what we were is the shape of us in rain. You were the hush inside the chaos, I was the tremble in your flame. But some loves vanish in the weather, only leaving their outline in the rain. The shape of us in rain still falls across my soul, like a love the sky remembers, but the earth can't seem to hold. Every drop becomes your name, every storm replaces the pain. I still see forever fading, in the shape of us in rain. If I could gather every raindrop, I would build your voice again, make a home from all the sorrow. Let your shadow breathe within. But water never keeps its form, and hearts can only break the same. So I stand beneath the heavens, wearing all we couldn't say. The shape of us in rain still trembles in the dark, like a ghost upon my window, like a flood inside my heart. And though the storm keeps moving, some things never really change. I still find your love unfinished in the shape of us in rain. So let the night keep falling, let the clouds forget my name. I will still remember us in every quiet storm that came. 'Cause even gone, you linger softly, like a wound the sky explains. I still see your love descending in the shape of us in rain. I was a stranger to the silence, drifting through the cold alone. Then you came like summer breathing, and your name felt like home. I remember how the lights were fading, city shadows on your skin. You were standing there like a promise, like a place I'd never been. Every word you spoke was gentle, like a fire in the rain. And without even trying, you were healing all my pain. I walked through empty hallways, built my walls like stone and smoke. Then you smiled and all the distance turned to something I could hold. You were more than just a moment, more than someone passing through. You were the answer to a lonely I had hidden like the truth. When your name felt like home, I stopped running from the night, found a place inside your heartbeat, where the dark turned into light. When your name felt like home, every broken road was gone. I was lost before I found you. Now your love is where I belong. There were days the world felt heavy, like the sky would never clear. But your arms became my shelter, and your voice pulled me back near. You knew all my shattered pieces, all the parts I tried to hide. Still you love me like a sunrise, reaching softly through the night. And I never You became the quiet answer to a soul that needed hope. When your name felt like home, I stopped running from the night, found a place inside your heartbeat where the dark turned into light. When your name felt like home, every broken road was gone. I was lost before I found you. Now your love is where I belong. If the seasons change around us, if the stars forget to shine, I will still be there beside you, with your hand holding mine. 'Cause some hearts are meant to wander till they find where they are known, and mine stop searching in the silence when your name felt like home. When your name